Now the thing is that you will say my thesis I have to submit, then that electronic copy I have to give in the library. How can I keep the confidentiality? Here you can do one thing, write a letter clearly. You say that this thesis should be kept confidential, kindly do not make it available publicly, and still the process of patent filing is going on. You just mention that thing. So they should know why you want to keep it confidential. So you just mention that thing, take your supervisor's signature. If required, anybody else, means your dean, higher authorities are there who are involved, means if necessary you just follow that thing, consult with supervisor, and then you give it to a library. So the library means they will not make your thesis available in the public domain. You have to do that activity, so that your work will be, now the confidentiality is maintained. That is a important thing is there. Again, when defense is scheduled, right, and still if you have not filed a patent and you have now to take a, what we can say, caution, here again you have to take a caution that when you are still in that patent mode, it is not still filed, again when you are organizing your defense, obviously make sure that you will take a signature on keeping that confidentiality. That because institute do that thing, when your thesis goes for the examination, first thing institute or a university do is that they ask for a writing from the examiner, that reviewer, to sign a confidentiality document. So means that document is signed, then only your thesis is communicated to reviewer, otherwise it is not communicated. If institute is taking that caution, you have to also take a caution that if you are still in the process, communicate it clearly with the library, communicate when your defense is organized, so that you can maintain that confidentiality thing. Though that learned society, that option is there, we will not take a chance for that thing. So I guess now you have that pretty well idea when to publish and how to file a patent, right. So as a research student, you have to take a caution in that all stages, your progress seminars, your defense, your thesis when it goes for the review, then your thesis, after that you have to deposit in the library, at that time what you have to do, and in whole process obviously you should be very diligent. You should communicate with the IP attorney or the professor who in charge of the institute, who are taking care of that IP system in your institute, and if that things are not available, you yourself should push for that thing, and you should take the steps to protect your whatever your research is there. So this is with the research students. Obviously, if you are a research institute and scientists who are working in that area, big research organizations are working, obviously here also all research scientists, means they have to take this caution. You are the people who are continuously working on that particular project, and for this it is like you are working for years together in that domain. So obviously so many patents are possible from your work. So before any publication, request you that you just check whether there is a possibility of patent, use the learnings from this course, use the tools, identify potential patent and file a patent, then only you communicate. And if you have communicate immediately, still when your paper is in the review process, make sure that patent will be filed. So this is about research. First case, that is a research scholars, second that a research and a scientists who are working in a research organization, because you are the people who are working continuously in the research, means your area is like you are like a R&D people. So you are like continuously you are in the process of creating something new, and it is your diligent, what we can say, your diligent mind should determine and identify that potential IP.